Wow, first time here?
Yes, we're really excited.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me on the Keoho Bay Historic Tour. Welcome to Kaukulailai. Kaukulailai is the original name of this point that you stand on. It's also the name of the heiau or the temple that used to be where we're here right now. Keoho in Hawaiian means a new current. This mountain here is Hualalai. Hualalai is actually the volcano that created Keoho Bay. When it created Keoho Bay, it created a new current in our Pacific Ocean, an actually new physical current, hence the meaning Keoho, a new current. What I find fascinating today, being part Hawaiian, looking back 200 years at my history of my ancestors, everything that changed the current of our time also happened here in Keoho. One of the main pivotal times was the birth of Kauikeauli, King Kamehameha III. He was born here in Keoho Bay, and he was responsible for bringing public education to all children of Hawaii.
Wow.
He brought literacy during his time. He also created the first constitution Hawaii had ever seen. He created the Great Mahele, which made land ownership possible, and he ruled for 30 years. So he was the longest Kamehameha that ever ruled, but he changed our history forever. The last battle of Hawaii that was fought within a mile south of us, changed our history forever. So Keoho, very special. You stand in a place that changed Hawaii's history to what it is today. Welcome.
Nice. Thank you.
Now let's go this way.
Okay.
I really believe that our kupuna, our ancestors, left back gifts or makana for us, and by way of historic sites. And I believe though that it's our job today not only to preserve and protect the site, but to learn from it. And if we can pull the story from the site, then truly the gift is given to us. And so this is one of the makana, or the gifts that our kupuna of Keoho have left for us. This is actually a canoe shed. So this tells us exactly the lifestyle that the people that lived here, what their lifestyle was like. So if you can see here, the wall goes all the way to the back and comes out by us. This is where they would have stored their fishing canoe.
Okay.
So probably there was a rooftop to it. Most canoe sheds we've seen have rooftops to it. There are two homes, two house platforms, if you can see that wall there, that were behind the canoe shed. So that tells us that two homes were here. Probably the gentleman who was responsible for the care and keep of the canoe, and maybe his workshop. That's kind of my imagination going, but beautiful canoe shed here. And use your imagination a little bit. Maybe the soil was higher. Maybe they used the coconut or the niu, the stumps of the niu, to lay on the base of the canoe shed so they could pull the canoe in and out. And this would have been the entrance and exit for the canoe. They would have launched the canoe right from here. So this really helps us to understand the lifestyle. Fishing was one of the main lifestyles here in Keoho Bay.
Sure.
Beautiful. Okay, let's go this way. One of the things that I feel is really important, today we've seen so much gifts that our ancestors have left for us. You've seen the fishing heiau, you've seen the ku'ula, the godstones, the canoe shed, the bell rock, kaukulailai. And before we leave, it's really important to say thank you. And that's really a part of our culture, is to say thank you for all the gifts that we have. Thank the land for allowing us to be here today. And so we're going to do that by way of a chant or an oli. This is called a ho'okupu, or a gift to the land, for allowing you and I to be here today. So the oli I learned since I was a little girl, and it's called the oli aloha. And it talks about truly what aloha is. It was written by a woman named Pilahi Paki back in the early 50s. And she says the first A in aloha stands for akahai, which means to be modest and gentle. It means to be kind. The L of aloha stands for lokahi, which means to stand united in harmony, to be together as one. The O of aloha stands for olu olu, which means to be pleasant. In the chant it will say olu olu kamana'o, to have pleasant thoughts, to think good things. The H of aloha stands for ha'aha'a, which means to be humble. And the last A in aloha stands for ahunui, which is probably the hardest. It means to be patient. The chant will say ahunui a lanakila, with patience we shall triumph. So we give Kaukulailai a little bit of our aloha today to say thank you for allowing us to be here and allowing you to have this information now. And as I chant, just face Keoho Bay, enjoy the morning, and find something that you're thankful for today, Sean. And we'll give our thanks together. Okay. Akahaie na Hawaii lo kahia kulike olu olu kamana'o ha'a kokulana aho nuia lana kila E o mai e Hawaii o ke aloha no ka mea nui. E o mai e ka lehu lehu na pua na lei na mamo. Ala mai e ka lahui laula a kaulana. O mai e ka lehu lehu ha'aheo o e Hawaii. No ai ke aloha. Aloha e. Aloha e. Aloha e. Aloha.
Look how much mango is in here.
Yeah. I don't know. G. And then D7.
We can pour it on into.
Okay.
See. And we can go on together.
Love it.
Cool. E minor. Little crying C. Driving with D7. C. You know I D7. Love you. G. Ooh baby. Here I G. C and G. D7. Ooh baby. C. Here I G. E minor. C. Guava claw G. D7. Guava claw E minor. C. Guava claw D7. G. You say you need. I said I need you. So why don't E minor? Just your little crying. C. Ryan will be 7 years. C. You know I love you. G. Ooh, baby, C. Here, G. M. C. From G. Like D7. L. G. Ooh, baby, C. Here, G. I am C. From G. Like D7. E minor. C. Robert G. D7. G. Robert E minor. C. Robert D7. G. You say you love me. I said I love you. So I E minor. Little crying. C.
Thank you, Nani. Thank you. Mwah! Now, the next project I'd like to work on is a necktie. Right on.
My thighs are getting sore.
Thighs? That's what happens, huh? Nani, thank you so much for all of your hospitality. I only have one more question for you. Have you tasted this coffee?
Yes, I have.
This is the best!
Yes, it is.
Give me a hug!